Hi there, Emmanuel here, and you probably found this video because you're looking into this 7K metals. You're looking for a 7K metals review, or maybe you just found out about it, maybe somebody's told you about it, or you saw it on Facebook, and you're just doing your due diligence, seeing if it's any good, if it actually can help you, if it actually does what it says on the tin. So I'm going to go into all of that in a second, but if you're new to the channel, firstly I just want to say hi, I want to say welcome. If you're not already a subscriber and you're enjoying the channel, then please just take a second and just hit that subscribe button below. Also remember to just tick on the bell icon so that anytime I do release a new video, you'll be the first to get notified. And I'm doing that on a regular basis. You know, anything I find out that I think is going to help you with trading or making money online, then I'm bringing that to you and making a new video. So make sure you don't miss out on that. Just hit that subscribe button below. Also in a second, I'm going to also give you access to a group of traders that I trade with, 5, 6, 7-figure traders that actually showed me how to trade the metals like silver, and I'll show you in a bit. Yeah, and you can get access to them completely for free for a week. They'll show you the strategies that we use, 2 very simple strategies to see on the chart that we use to actually crush the markets, crush the metals, and crush the indices. So if you're interested in that, I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a second. So anyway, let's get started. So this is it. This is the site 7K metals. And so what the draw is with this is that people are saying, and it's very, very true, when things go a bit awry, when recession starts and all that sort of stuff, people tend to put their money into metals because metals like gold and silver tend to hold their value over time. So you can buy them now, and over time they tend to increase in value, especially when we need a safe haven, when the world's going to pot and war and all this sort of stuff, recession, people tend to put their money into metals, so the value is predicted to go up. So this is why people are pushing this so hard, and why I've learned about it from Facebook. So you come to the site, and this is, I mean, really, if I was recruiting, if I was promoting this, which I'm not promoting it, if I was, this site doesn't give me much help in persuading people to join. It's an e-commerce site. It's just a basic e-commerce site, and 3 very simple videos: save, share, earn. I mean, it's very, very basic. You know, they have this monthly auto saver access. I'm going to tell you about it now because it's going to tie in to the compensation plan. They have different coins that they can auto ship to you every month, and they encourage you to get into an auto shipping. To get into this auto shipping deal. Do you know what I mean? Anybody that gets you into this is going to be encouraging you to get into this auto shipping deal. And they have 3 levels depending on the type of coin you're going to get. The first one's called base, and that's $105 per month. Yeah, the second one's called variety. That's $135 per month, and you're going to get, you know, these coins here. Basically, I'm sure they're flashing across the screen. Or the highest one's called speciality, and that's kind of the higher value coins, and that's $305 per month. Yeah, and like I said, I'll talk to you a little bit more about that in a second. So this is the rest of the site. Every time you click this, it's basically going to ask you about who's your affiliate, who's your promoter. So it's really, the front page is really to try and just push you into becoming an affiliate, really, rather than even tell you, you know, what it does. Look, it's just so small writing. It tells you nothing really about the coin. The person bringing you here has to be the marketer, really has to market you properly, has to know how to market you, really, before they send you to this site. Yeah, this, I don't know why this is here. This does nothing, really. You can't do anything with this. Again, there's some FAQs and that. So, you know, it's okay. It's not the nicest product in the world, but here's in essence what they do. They have silver and gold coins that they're saying, and they said you can buy this as retail, but you can't really, because I tried to buy it and it keeps asking me for my referrer, my affiliate, you know, or I've got to email them. So it's really not really like, you can't just buy it directly from here. But what these are here, these coins here, you know, they look nice enough and everything, but these coins here are collectibles. Yeah, if you're going to buy silver, in order to hold and hope it appreciates in value, really, you want to buy the bullion because that's where the real value is. That's tied into the real value of silver. Yeah, so the value of silver now, I'll show you now, is $17.91. Yeah, that's the spot value of silver. But this is this is collectible coins. They're not really tied the same amount of value, because if you melt down collectible coins, their spot value is rubbish. It's really low compared to the real gold bar. I mean silver bars. Yeah, the real silver bullion. So these are just fancy collectible coins that only have value based on certain things like how rare they are. If they happened in an event, for example, say like you had a coin for 9/11 or for the Kennedy assassination or something like that, that type of coin would be rare. Or maybe a coin that the mint accidentally printed, that would have value. These collectible coins don't really have value in the long run. If they're melted down, they don't have the same value as real silver. You know, they just kind of look nice. They're fancy and they look nice, you know. So this is kind of what the products are on here. And I just done a search on one of their products. So this is their Aztec calendar 1 ounce silver round. I went to Google. I done a search. Aztec calendar 1 ounce silver round. The spot price. So once it's melted down, the spot is $3.49 per ounce. They're selling it for $31.59 per ounce. So you see, the value of this stuff is not really, it's not based on the actual silver. It's not based on the bullion price. It's garbage. It's not based on that. Do you know what I mean? And I even went to do some further research here. Does the spot price of silver apply to collectible coins, which is what that is on 7K? Only marginally. Collectible coins do have some grounding in the price of silver, but that is not the whole story. Rounds and bars get more closely tied to the spot price, like I was saying, the bar. Collectible coins have other factors that contribute to their value or detract from it, including how rare they are, their condition, or minting error, and more. So that's what's really holding the prices of this, not this kind of, these are just fancy coins in little cases. And really, if you're going to make money from this, you're going to have to buy them and hold them. You know, 10, maybe 20 odd years before you kind of make any sort of real money from this. And you know what I mean? And then, even then, I don't know what the kind of, what sort of percentages we're talking about. So the real value in this site, 7K Metals, is in compensation plan, because that's really what they're pushing you towards on their front page, is towards recruiting, getting other people in and recruiting. And now let's go through their compensation plan, because they have a compensation plan here where they say, you know, it's a binary plan. So that means you get one person on your left and one person on your right. But it was a bit deceiving for me, because I thought, okay, one person on my left, one person on my right, I get 500 points, because it's points you got to get, 500 points on each side, and I make $500 a month. No. I get one person on my left, I get one person on my right. That means I'm now an associate. So I now can qualify to make this $500 per week, but I have to get these points. So I have to make a team on my left and a team on my right, team 1, team 2, because and their efforts as well as my efforts, it kind of builds down like a, you know, that's how MLMs work. You have I recruit 2, they recruit 2, or I help them recruit 2, they recruit 2, and all that sort of business. And then their volume passes up to me, and also the volume of me getting them to buy the coins all passes up to me. There's 2 ways you can make the volume. You can get people to, which is the most amount of volume, get people to buy the membership. 3 different types of the membership. There's the standard membership. That costs $199 a year. And for that, you get 50 points. Alright? You can get them to get the standard plus. Yeah, that costs $349 a year. And for that, you get 100 points. Or you can get them to get the premium. That costs $499 a year. And for that, you get 150 points. So you really want to encourage people to try and get the premium. The higher premium comes with auto shipping and coins thrown in. But otherwise, you do want to get them on that auto shipping, the one I was talking to you about at the beginning, because you need to, in order to maintain this 500 points, you need to have somebody buy a coin at least once a month and get 20 points. So for every person you get on the basic one that I said to you that was $105, you get 15 points a month. So they have to get that coin on the basic, which is $105 a month, and you get 15 points for that. So you can see, like, People are buying these coins for, I don't know, $300-400, and you're getting 15 points. It's it doesn't tie up for me. Anyway, the variety one, where they're paying $135 a month, you get 20 points. All right? And then the speciality one, where they pay $305 a month, you get 30 points. So you need to make sure you're getting, just as an associate, you're getting $500 points on your leg 1 and 500 points on your leg 2 per week in order to get this $500. So really, this is like 10 people. If you're getting $100 odd for recruiting people at the standard, you need to be recruiting quite a few people, and your people underneath you need to be recruiting quite a few people, and you've got to make sure they're on this auto shipping thing so that you get these extra 30 points a month, and then you've got to build that team. So that's why they say team. This is not one person. You need to know how to recruit. You need to know how to build a team on both sides. This is teams, building teams, building teams. You know, you need to get some good recruiters in, and you need to learn to know how to market. And most people, notoriously in MLM, most people can only recruit like 2 people a year. You know, you're not going to get these sort of monies if you don't know how to recruit. So you've got to learn how to recruit properly. You've got to learn how to leverage things like the internet, because the old way of recruiting, telling your friends and family, you know, harassing people at train stations and stuff, which I used to do, doesn't work. You need to know how to market properly in order to make this thing work. So that's why I think most people are going to struggle to recruit at these sort of levels. You know, so if most get to associate, that's fine. Maybe you might get to copper, but you really need to know how to recruit and help others to recruit. You know, so for me, I think most people will struggle with this, and I don't even think the value of the coins are worth it anyway. If you want to trade, I'm going to look at how I would look at silver now. This is the silver chart here. Yeah, and don't forget, I was taught how to trade from people that know how to trade. They know how to trade the forex market, the gold, the silver market. So this is the silver. So just looking at the patterns that we trade, this is one of the patterns we trade. It's called a box. This whole thing here is a box. So, and this is another pattern we trade. It's called a signature pattern. I mean, like I said, if you're interested in learning, I'll give you access to our training next week completely for free. For me, silver now is flagging down into this area here. I would expect at about, I don't know, have a look at it. The two things I think are going to happen is either silver's going to get to about $14 before it turns and starts to go up. So you can actually just trade this, as I'm thinking of doing, when it gets to around $14. If it breaks and it comes lower than, say, $11, then this might be a good idea to sell it. So I'm going to make money on silver either way. Whether the value goes up or it goes down, I'm going to make money on silver. But watch out for that $14 mark, because I think that's where it's potentially going to increase and go up. And look at the difference though, yeah? Let me just quickly show you this. If it did get to $14, which is roughly there, and it went, even if it just went up to $30, which it very easily can go back up to there, you would do that in, what's that, 300 odd days. That's less than a year. You would have doubled your investment if you just bought this from a broker and held it, compared to buying these coins that you're going to have to potentially hold for 10 years in order to see any sort. You know, when you learn how to trade this stuff, you can buy and hold if you get in at the right place, you know. So that's more my prediction for silver. If you were going to do it, if you want to make money from silver, either trade it, come to our group and learn how to trade the metals. We show you exactly what we do for free next week if you want to come and have a look, or buy the gold bullion bars. For me, I wouldn't get involved in 7K metals. The only reason I would get involved in this is if I wanted to build an MLM team and get paid by the compensation plan. But I'm just not sure that I would want to do that. I think for me it wouldn't be worth it. I actually help people with trading now. I'd rather help people to learn how to trade silver rather than buy these coins that I don't think have that much value in them anyway, because they're collectible coins rather than bullion. So anyway, listen, that's my review on this. Do you know what I mean? For me, it's a no. Do you know? But I mean, if you want to have a look, it's called 7K metals. You can have a look for yourself. But yeah, it's not something I personally will get involved in, But as I was saying, if you want to come and learn how to trade, learn how to trade things, trade whether it goes down or whether it goes up, trade and understand how the markets move. You want to come and learn how to trade with us and come and learn with people that are 5, 6, 7-figure earners, and just all we look for on the charts is 2 simple patterns that are very easy to see. And, once you know this, you can trade and you'll see the success that we're having over there. If that's something you're interested in, then I'm going to give you access to our training group that starts on Monday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 5 p.m. GMT UK time. And you're going to get access to that completely for free next week, the whole complete week. If that's something that you're going to be interested in, then all you got to do is just hit the link below this. And once you've done that and you've opted in, you'll get completely free access to our training for next week, But either way, listen, I hope you got some value from this. If you did, please take a second, just give it a thumbs up. Also share it with anyone else you think might get some value from this as well. If you have any questions at all or any comments yourself that maybe you're in 7K or your views on what you think silver might do, I'll be really, really interested to hear. Just leave all of that in the comments box below. All right then, once again, thanks for listening. Until next time, you take care and I'll speak to you soon. All the best.